Hello and welcome everybody back to the masterclass with me, the Dyslexic Gamer, as we carry on our playthrough of Atom RPG, where in the last episode we had got Fidel. Fidel is now accompanying us. We had left Constance de Many, whatever the bloody hell that city is called, and we have found ourselves at the circus. I'm guessing that's Russian for circus, or big top, maybe? Yeah. Where, as you can see, there are lots of interesting people for us to talk to. So, without further ado, let's get started. An unshaved... Huh? He certainly looks shaved. An unshaved, short man. Ooh. Passionately smoking a cigar, all the while spitting on the floor and sighing. Although, just as you come closer to him, his mannerism completely changes. He starts screaming out a strange poem of sorts and performing various dance moves. Gust, 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 the crown. What? His performance won't let you down. Oh, his performance won't let you down. For just 10 rupees, he'll show you a trick. You will laugh until you feel sick. Here, 10 rupees. Now make me laugh, clown. I'd rather ask you some questions. We can chat. Show me what you want, man. Want to know, man. The clown suddenly slaps the clown. What? The clown's shoulders slump as he digs in his pockets for a new ciggy. When he finds one, he clutches it with his crooked yellow teeth, lights it up and moans as he takes a drag. What's your real name? Damn it. I don't know that. I don't know stuff like that. For as long as I can remember, I've been Gusty the Clown. Although, because of my progressing dementia, I only remember myself from the ripe age of 39. That's not really how dementia works. How many diseases do you actually have? That's scary. Next question. Okay. What can you tell me about the circus? Well, for a normie, we're nothing but a ragtag bunch of mutants, friends, drug abusers, and baby murderers. But for me, this place is home. It's a roof that's always above my poor head. It's a family, friends and lovers, and also Shats. And also Shats the clown was the only one who actually stole and murdered babies. And he was doing that only until the moment I convinced him to retire with my own two hands. So, are you trying to say that this Shats the clown you killed because he was killing babies, or you made him retire with, you know, he's still around. The clown makes a terribly frightening facial expression and stares violently, choking thin air with his hands. Okay, no, okay. It's like I thought. He forcibly made him to retire into the dirt. Fair enough. I mean, he was a baby killer, so yeah. Sounds like a great old plan. A great old place. Next question. Is it hard being a clown? You know, that's... You know what's really hard? Being the only mutant in the village of normies. Attending a school filled with rock-throwing children. But here, life is good. Even for a misfit such as myself. I'll tell you more. When we're visiting a part of the wastes where prostitutes are more despised, are more whatever and less fuzzy than they are around Kreuzstadt the many, you might call clown's life true bliss. Desperate and less fuzzy. Okay, kind of sad. Heard any good rumours lately? A few years back, we had this one freak in our midst called Ramis the Cook. He was a mutant like us, but unlike us, he had two major malfunctions. The first one was his abnormally large tongue that was capable of feeding taste much stronger than any man's. Capable of feeling taste. The second was a mutation of his behaviour. He was constantly angry with everything, calling us donkeys and bloody pieces of shit. He left the circus when we visited near Trandorgrid and became a food critic for a local printing house. Since then, he walked the lands alone. When he sees a drive bar or an eatery, he walks in, orders all of their food, and starts throwing it around. All the while insulting and threatening the owner. What a life, huh? I envy him in a way. Excuse me? I don't understand some of that. Dios Maya, I feel like I know who you are talking about. A few months ago, a short man came into my establishment. He ordered some beers, some pork bread, and an onion. After tasting everything, he became violent, started throwing food in our faces, calling me a donkey, tried to open my refrigerator, and slapped my bar boy across the face. Oh, that's Ramsey the cook, all right. So did you improve your joint after his conquest? No, but we did chase him out of the city, and when he came back, one of my patrons showed him a knife, so the guy ran away crying. Serves him right. Interesting. Change the subject. How did you get your name? The clown comes at you with a smile that shows off his yellow teeth, rotten teeth. It was about choice. Life made me this name. The clown touches his round red nose. Like my nose. Think it's a prop? How did that good doctor from Austria say? A cavernous growth, probably from all the times Mother used to throw boiling water into my face. That's your actual nose? Okay. Okay, I get why you're a clown, but why call yourself Gusty? Clown winks at you. This info is too good to be given out for free. Maybe 100 ruples and will make me want to show off for a bit. Oh, would you take 50 ruples? Damn you, Gusty. Clown. Forever! Yeah, I'm not paying 100 ruples to find out why he's called what he's called. So how radiated are we at the moment? 197. Okay. Well, I suppose is my tea. Oh, he's ready to be drinking. Marvelous. Well, let's talk to the guy on the watchtower, I guess. Oh, another clown. Marvellous. Before you stands a tall, hairy, bearded clown with a rusty sawn-off in his arms. He notices that you notice that his huge eyes never blink. Instead, a translucent, soft membrane moisturizes his eyes. Is he like the guy from Men in Black? Okay. Well, hello there, little comrade. How can Lafty the funny clown help you out? Oh dear God. You notice that the funny clown looks rather grim and his voice is more of a roar because of all the years spent smoking. Really? Well, I suppose smoking tailor-mades would probably do that to you. Why are you called Laffy the Clown? Why am I calling you little comrade, even though you're so tall? Some things in this world do not have a reason. Take that as a fact. Okay. We're a wacky and funny mutant circus, bringing good times to the adults, and ever since Shart the clown, the clown's agenda was composed, and he was disposed of. The kids also. Okay. Heard any good rumours? I heard that there's a bandit living up north called, I think we know of him, who always makes life harder for his neighbours. Maybe this here part of the wasteland is also in his sights. Okay, goodbye. I see loot. We take said loot. It looks like... Ooh! It looks like we can take said loot. So let us take said loot. Da, 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 da. Oh dear, we're now massively over encumbered. Fidel! Come here. Fidel is very wounded. We can see this by the red. But I have no goodies for you, Fidel. Unfortunately, look at all those toadstools. Fidel, please take that. And please take the gasoline. And if you wouldn't mind, take the potatoes. Or at least some of the potatoes. Take some of the corn. Do we have anything else that's like really heavy? Take the shield. Need to remember to make sure that I actually grab all this stuff off the floor. I don't like how it does the trading gear. It should have Labot Fidel and just transferring it over. This is a little bit silly. But anyway, we're no longer plodding about slowly. So, just because paranoia is a real thing, put a quick save in, and no, we're going to grab loot. Loot comes first. Loot should always come first. Okay, so let's talk to this person. Da, da, da. Oh wow. Are you a man in makeup or a woman with a beard? Well, that solves that question. You gaze at the woman in front of you with interest? With honest interest? Okay. She is tall, wide, with a big head and a tender, feminine gaze, but she also sports a huge beard that would make even a lumberjack jealous. Bit mean. Another strange trait the bearded woman seems to have is the fact that her arms are covered with hexagonal armor plates. Hexagonal armor plates. Made to look like... Hang on. Made to look of it out of chitin. That is a really weird... Plates made to look like... No, made to look like of it out of chitin. Made to look like it's made out of chitin or chitin, however you say that. So she's got subdermal armor or some shit. That's a very odd mutation. Using these fat... What? Again... Using the chitin covered. Again, it's a very weird sentence. Using those fat, chitin covered, heavy fingers, and bearded lady ties. The bearded lady tries and fails to make brands out of her tangled beard hair. It's this part of the sentences. The bearded lady tries and fails to make brands out of her tangled beard hair. When she sees you approach, she stops trying and says in a delightful feminine voice, I'm Barbara, the bearded lady. Psychic help is on the ready. I look scary, but I'm kind. 10 ruples and I'll tell you your future. What your future hides. Can we talk first? Maybe some other time. I can tell your future though. It's just 10 ruples. 10 ruples, sure. Here you go. Barbara puts the money into her bushy beard, rolls her eyes back into her skull and starts chanting. I see a long road behind your back, or maybe under your nose, though a pass bewitch high mountains and a city of ill fate, though underground passage and iron graves, you will crawl, searching for one who is lost his way. I see. How about we change the topic? Want to chat? Maybe some other time. Oh. Why are you so sad, Barbara? Just look at that. Barbara, the bearded lady, shows you her chitinous fingers. These fingers of mine are pretty good at holding guns and choking enemies, like I used to back when I was a mercenary, but making braids in my beard is nearly impossible with them. Before we had a fight, Jan, the egg layer, used to braid my beard all the time, but then she got this silly notion that I ate one of her eggs, and now she won't even talk to me, even though I'm blameless. Listen, friend, maybe a natural, maybe a neutral such as you could make her listen. Please, make us friends again. I'm a natural diplomat. That's true. I'll do anything to help. I promise nothing, Barbara. Let's change the topic. Sure. I didn't. I was hoping that we could chat some more. Fair enough. Also wanted to see if you had anything for sale. Who are you and where are you going? Speak to me. A well-built, fair-haired woman is leisurely strolling around the circus, occasionally stopping to stare at the mutants, performing tricks or rehashing for a show. Having noticed you, she asks you with a smile, "Pardon me, are you a guest here, or are you one of the local staff?" "I'm a guest. Could you answer some questions for me?" "I can. Where are you from?" "From far away. You've never heard of the place, so why should I mention it in vain?" "Fair enough. What are you doing at the circus?" "I am enjoying life. Do you know how rare entertainment is nowadays? Be it circus, cinema, as soon as I find out that there are tents being built here, I ran here as fast as I could." "Okay, fair enough. How do you like the place?" "Not bad at all. Many mutants, of course, reek of moonshine and decay, but even they, if one were to motivate them by showing a couple of ruples, many show an amazing trick. This is especially true of Gusty the Clown, but sometimes I wonder why the ball he pulls from under his shirt always covered in some kind of goo. Just don't tell me if you know this one. I want to solve it myself. Ugh. Gross. Do you have anything to trade?" You have ammunition. Aren't we out of ammunition? believe we are. 45 ruples for 8. That seems kind of expensive. Okay, a lithium battery, some forks and spoons, a brick. This is why you want a knife. That is some good money for a few wolf trinkets. Oh, 45 ruples exactly. Marvellous. Done. Give me your ruples. Heard any good rumours? I've heard that there have been a fight between two of the local divas, the bearded woman and the bird woman. I hope that won't get in the way of their performances. Okay, cool. Thank you very much. Bye. Sorry. More tea. Who are you? Which actually reminds me. Reload! Marvellous. We now have ammo again. So, let's talk to you, I guess. A cute girl around the age of 20 looks at you with a smile and a nod, whilst continuing to hug her boyfriend at the same time. After looking you over, the girl says in a whisper, "Hi. You want something? Better to talk to my boyfriend. He's the jealous type, so he might not like it if I talk to you. Barter, you have nothing." A good-looking young man smiles politely and nods at you, but he keeps on hugging his other half. A girl of the same age, after looking at you for a while, the young man finally starts talking. You have nothing. You have nothing, I don't want to talk to you. If you had something, then maybe. Wow. A buff, large-eyed, dumb-looking man of around 30 consistently lifts one or two large weights placed on the ground before him. As he does so, you can't stop yourself from marvelling at the amazing biceps. When the man spots you, he throws one of the weights on the ground where it creates a small crater. He then stretches his nose. He scratches his nose, and starts talking in a slow, loud voice. "Hello, weakling. I am the strong man. Are you here to watch the strong man lift weights, or to see Piggy Pig?" Well, let's see if the strong man looks at you without any, only if not insulting questions. If kind questions, then Bambalugu agrees. "Is that your real name?" "No, dum-dum. It is from fancy lie book, The Three Fat Men by Yinish Osklos." That's not how you say it, but looked like fairy tale for child, but turned out to be Soviet propaganda piece about the moral, oh my god, over some nonsense who only exploited, robbed, blah blah blah. Bambaloo took apart false book and ate it to punish it, but he liked name of communist in book and forgot his own name. Oh Jesus, this is going to be one of those talks, isn't it? How's life at the circus treating you? Circus is like family. Every lady is mum, every man is dad. Laughter the Clown is uncle who once got into little Babushka's bed at night and touched places that not allowed to be touched. Sorry? Laughy the Clown. Ugh. Well, every family has a freak. I'm talking about Laughy, not you. What's with the speech? You talk all weird. Let's not say that. Yeah, to share anything interesting, any interesting stories? Hay has weakling herds that if you touch a moo cow's belly fingers, they will start spitting milk out. Lived in the wastes whole life, but never heard. Maybe it's a new thing. Oh dear God, let's not. Sure, show me Piggy. The strong man slaps his leg, covered by a huge leather boot. Only silly and weak never heard of Piggy Pig. People say Piggy Pig is a cross that Bambaloo must carry through life, a terrible curse, but Bambaloo says no curse, Piggy Pig is funny, and it costs money to see him, 30 ruples. Psst, don't tell Babaloop's parents, but Babaloop will spend the money on vodka and condoms. Ew. Dang it, show me Piggy Pig. No thanks, I've already understood what it's going to be. Your foot will turn out to be a pig, right? All you mutants. You're all mutants after all. Fine, here's the money. I bet it is going to be a pig. With strange glee, grabs the money and starts taking off his boot. You will see Piggy Pig. You will gaze upon Piggy Pig. Jesus. The boot is off. You almost drop as the stench of rotting flesh hits your nose. The strong man's leg is entirely badly mutated since birth, or it is a crazy mutation of some kind. Above the knee, the man's leg is average, if maybe a bit too muscular, but below the knee it looks like an oddly lump of flesh with boned hooves, triangular ears, eyes and snout sticking out of it. The strong man's foot looks exactly like a rotting pig's head, complete with yellow teeth sticking out in crazy angles and a slimy wrapped pig's nose. This Milo? What a stench. What a sight. Looks like a boot, but actually pig pen. Thanks for showing me this. But now let's change the topic. I'm leaving. That's just gross and odd, and I don't really know what to say. We grabbed a cup. A glass. Grab the glass. It may be worth ruples. So what we're going to do now is... no, I'm going to be swine. I'm going to grab all of them. Give me all of your glasses, mutant swine. We're going to have a look inside the plane next, I think. Because it gives my voice a little bit of a break. My brain a bit of a break from trying to read some of these sentences, which are more than a little bit poorly written. I mean, it's a second language. It's, it's not the... This is a Russian game that's translated into English. So they've done fairly well, but Jesus. Some of the writing is rather difficult. I see something there. What is this? Ooh. Yes, yes, yes. Come to me. Oh, we're overweight. Fidel. Take more of my shit. Let's have a look. Where did the rubber go? There it is. What is my weight? There it is. It was still way too much. Yeah, the 13 glass bottles. That's probably what's doing it. I should imagine that's what. Well, the 8 plastic ones probably don't help either. And all that scrap definitely doesn't help. Sure, we'll put it over. That's much better. We're going to have to return to our base just to offload some of our building supplies. And I might do something really silly like fill all 13 bottles of water. Bottles up with water and then sell them. Because let's face it, we need as much money as possible. Because once we get 1,000 ruples, we then lose 1,000 ruples. So I would like to have a little bit left over, you know. Maybe buy something of use. Will you let us open these? Oh, but that's hardly fair. So I will take more bottles because, of course, we need more bottles. The money-making exercise. Okay, let's see what these two have to say. Hopefully not too much. Cracking his neck. Well, I expected a little bit more than that. A lean, tanned woman is looking at you with doubt. She then smacks her lips loudly and pulls out a long, fragrant cigar from a metal cigarette case. She shoots you another suspicious glance, lights her cigarette from a match, inhales loudly and blows out a smoke ring in your direction. What do you want? The circus is downstairs. And with whom do I have the honour of speaking? The woman flicks the ash off her cigarette and suddenly sniffs loudly. It never gets easier, does it? I am Madame Busha, the director of the circus. Do you have a complaint or something? Did the rats eat your friend or relative? I don't know anything about that. We have no rats here. I'm sorry, what? Beechcraft, lie. I am from the government agency. Your rat situation is truly worrisome. Yeah? It didn't work. Ha, nice try, but you're not getting anything from me. In that case, could I ask you some questions? No. Go brainwash someone else. I'm busy. How did you end up with the idea of opening a circus? That's classified information. I have no desire to disclose it with you. In that case, could I ask a few questions? No, go brainwash someone else. I'm busy. God damn it. Well, that's what happens when you lie to people. Unless she was always going to say that I was trying to brainwash her, in which case she has no right. I don't know how to brainwash people. If I did, I wouldn't be here wandering the wastes trying to help people. I'd just tell them to give me their shit and take it. Stuff. Quick save. Take it. Take it all. Was that vodka? It might have been vodka. We might be saved. Oh, a condom. always handy to have. You never know when you might need one. And in the post-apocalypse, you probably want one when you need one. I don't know if they're a mutant or not. Was that vodka? It was vodka. We're saved. Ah, no more radiation. But we are drunk. So, yeah, it could be worse. It could be worse. So, what are we on at time? I think this is the perfect time to end the episode. So, I hope you've enjoyed this episode of Atom, where we didn't get too much done. You know, we've just had a chat with all these people. We met Piggy. Piggy. We met a lot of mutants. And in the next episode, we will meet even more as we work our way round this side. And then perhaps we'll get into the big top in the next episode, or maybe the episode after. There's quite a lot of talking to do in these. But anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this episode and are looking forwards to the next one. And if you did enjoy this episode, perhaps leaving a little like to show your appreciation. And if you're new to the channel, how about hitting that subscribe button, where I try to bring out daily videos when I'm not sick or working a lot. Yeah. So yes, take care everyone, and as always, bye bye for now.